back, or welcome to an episode of Life with Marion and Joe. And in today's episode, I'm going to be doing a little bit of straightening out after Easter. I didn't do that much this year like I normally do. I did the dining room and I did the this entry table right here and a couple of touches here and there through the house, but nothing crazy because I've been so extraordinarily busy and other factors that held me back from going overboard. But I was happy I didn't anyway. But today, anyway, I just thought you might, I just wanted to pop on because I haven't been on since I think my Easter house tour. So I figured, I was missing you guys, and I thought you might like to join me for a little bit of work on this entry table right here in the foyer. So let's get to it. All right, so this is the table that I'm talking about, and I feel like a broken record, but I know a lot of people don't, continuously watch me or watch at all. But for those of you that just popped in and never saw me before, this table we actually found on the side of the road. Marianne spotted it, and we picked it up and we took it in the house. And actually, we found it down near the beach house, and it was a cherry wood, and I sanded it down and I painted it this satin black right here. It had these black iron legs to it, so some people think it looks a little bit Art Deco. I just thought it looked a little bit 1980s, but whatever. It works here in this area, and I think it's appropriate for as an entrance table. Next thing I'm using is this lamp right here, and believe it or not, this is an antique. This is, I want to say probably about 50 to 60 years old. Again, this was down the shore at Marianne's parents' beach house down the shore, and we weren't using it down there any longer, so I took it, I painted it black, and then I brushed over this matte silver on it, and it had this shade, and the shade is in relatively good condition. So I painted this shade with spray paint, black, and on the inside I painted it with silver. So we're going to use this on this table. I think it coordinates very well. Next thing is, it needs a piece of artwork right here, and I know that there are the stairs here, but I'm going to lean it against the stairs. Now, last time I did this, which was a few years ago, some people went crazy saying don't lean things against the stairs, but I don't care much about what people say, so I'm going to lean it against the stairs right here like this because I absolutely love this picture. I think it obviously it's Italy, and I think it brings in so many beautiful colors, and it kind of opens up a window where there is no window into a beautiful view where there is no beautiful view. So here we have the mountains and the water and the pots, the plants, and so on, and I just think it brings the area to life. And I really, really enjoy looking at it. I don't keep many live plants in the house anymore because I don't know why, but I do really good outside with plants, but inside plants I tend to kill. Someone gave this plant to Marianne. This is an aloe vera plant. One of her clients gave her this, and I thought, hey, why not try it here in the foyer? Now, I did not change it out of its plastic pot yet. I'm leaving it for now because I want to see how it goes. I don't want to kill it early on. But what I want to do is I'm going to add onto the table this picture frame. And what I did was I took one of these tiles and I put it in here. Now, these are those Dollar Tree peel and stick tiles. And again, for those of you that know me, you know that I used these on my faux fireplace mantle, which is right in that room over there. So even though it's over there, it coordinates a little bit. Now, as you can see, I'm introducing more and more black. In that room over there, which has kind of like an academia style for beginners, it's not a true academia. I didn't paint the room black or anything like that, but I'm adding a lot of books and things like that. And even in the family room, I'm beginning to use elements of black. So this is just a picture frame, and I'm using it as a tray, and I'm going to put that right there like that, and I'm going to put my aloe vera plant on top of it like that. Why? Not only for decorative reasons, but who knows if that thing's going to leak, and I don't want it ruining the table. So that is our first thing that we're putting here. So next in this area right here, what I want to do is I want to create a grouping of 3. I want something tall, something a little shorter, and then something round right here to give it dimension so that your eye has something to bounce on and look around. So I'm going to start with this glass bottle of the Eiffel Tower, and I love it for a few reasons, because you can see it has that greenish look, and it looks very well against this picture right here. So I'm going to put this Eiffel Tower glass bottle right here. Now, because this is cylindrical right here, what I want is a varying shape, and I'm going to use this rounded, fluted bottle right here with the same kind of coloring as the Eiffel Tower. And I'm going to put that right here like this, I think, for now. Or possibly like that. I think that looks better. We're going to see. Next, it needs something low. Now I'm going to use this clear glass bowl right here, but I'm using these marbles because these have the same coloration as that. Yeah, I think that. Okay, so a couple of videos back, I also showed these were my grandmother's kitchen chairs circa 1940. And what I did was I painted them black right here to coordinate with this table. And then I recovered them with this fabric, which is Parisian inspired. And look, there's the Eiffel Tower, which goes right here with that. Now, this is, also kind of retro and vintage looking. Oh, and in the back, I did this purple and I did the studs in here. So it has a nice colorful vibe for the spring. So I'm going to put one right here. And I'm going to put one right here. So now I have my 2 chairs on each side of my table. Okay, but now I feel like I need something in that violety purple family to sit here to draw that color up here because it's in the chairs. So I have some fake plants and I'm going to try it. I'm going to see how it looks. I have to live with it a couple of days, but I'm going to share it with you right now while I put them in. Okay, so there you go. I put these in there just so that it picks up the violets and the pinkish tones and the purpley tones that are in here. So I pulled that over here. Now, let me pan back so you can see it. Okay, so I think it's very simple, yet I think it coordinates very well. The rug, now right now, let me pan down so I can show you. The rug in here has a lot of green tones in it, but it has that rusty flower color in there that I'm not overly fond of with all of this. It's fine for right now. I'm going to live with it right now, but I am on the hunt for a new rug in here. Possibly, I would love to find something that's very light, like maybe a whitish color with some of these violets and so on in here, and some black. Or I might go with a gray and black. I'm not really sure yet. I haven't found one that I really like yet, but like I said, I am on the hunt. I had one and I thought I still had it, but I forgot because we lost it in Sandy. It was gone. It was a gray and black rug, and I could have sworn I still had it, but I guess we threw it out. Yeah, that's that. So I just wanted to share another thing with you before we say goodbye today. All right, so it's always a challenge to film in the dining room because the chandelier always has this, gives off this glow into the video, and it makes it very difficult for me to video, but I'll show you anyway. So for those of you, again, that know and followed me and saw me at Easter, you know I had all the crystals hanging from the chandelier to make it look like it was raining, and I had the 3 bunnies with the umbrellas, and then I set the table with the plates and the eggs and so on. But again, I wanted a very light feeling for spring, so all I did was I used this cake dish down here with the big bling on it, and then the big punch bowl, which we don't use anymore as a punch bowl, but we're using it as kind of like a vase. And what I did was I put tulips in it because it is still spring. The tulips didn't even bloom here in northern New Jersey yet. They're just about to bloom, but we've been having such crappy weather that they have not bloomed. So they are appropriate. And what I did was I built a nest, and I put it in the middle, and I put the 2 birds in there, one with the pinkish color and one with the greenish color of the rug. And then I just simply finished it off on each side with the candles. And the rest of the room is, I kept it basically the way it was. My beautiful big jug over there, or vase, or whatever you want to call it, that Marianne got me. Again, with the same colors, the greens and the pinks, so that it pulls in the color from the foyer. And then I did not change out the china yet from Easter. I left the pink and the green with the black and the white in here. I will be changing that out soon for summer. I'm going to go green in there. And then up on the top, I really didn't get a chance to attend to that yet. I just put a couple of those violety colored things on the up on top of the china closet. I did get a chance to do the window. I'm not going to go outside because it's been raining here all week, and it's very, very wet, and I'm not going to get a good picture in there. But all I did was I angled this that tin. I can never remember what it's called when I have to, but that tin pot, and I put in there the garland that was on the china closet, if you remember there, and then I filled it with these lilac and pink colored tulips and some of these flowers, not irises, something that I can't remember right now either. I'm acting like a dummy today. And the watering can. And then the window is still outlined in white, so it picks it up. And if you know me, I still have the asymmetrical tree on the door with the pink flowers. I'm going to leave that a few more weeks because it coordinates with the window for the spring. So there's the dining room as it is right now, the following Easter. And then to tie it in, because I'd like to pull the colors into the other rooms, what I did here on the sofa table in the family room, I just put some lavender because it pulls that color in that I have going on in the foyer. So we have the pinks, purples, lilacs, and so on in the foyer. Here's a little bit of a touch of it right here in the family room, and I have a little touch of it in the dining room as well. In the library, I changed out the picture that I had behind this couch. If you remember, it was a small picture with a lot of green in it. Although it went very well in here, I wanted to infuse a little bit of more color here with the burgundy top, and then it bleeds down into that beige, which goes right into the couch. So I thought that looked nice there, because I added these burgundy jugs on each side of this bookcase right here to pull in some more color. So I like that combination. I like that. I have them, and I keep, I've been putting things away and taking them out for like, oh, let me take it out for fall, and then it's out for a month. Oh, let me take this out for Christmas, and then it's out for a month. And I'm like, okay, I'm past that stage right now. If I like something, I'm putting it out because I want to see it and I want to look at it. So that's why I decided to put this picture out. I only used to take this out during the fall and put it in the family room. I'm not doing that anymore. So there it is going to live for right now anyway. It's a little bit hidden behind that couch, and I thought about raising it up higher, but I can't, because the moldings that I put up on top of the windows up there will not allow it to go any higher than it is. So it's absolutely fine for me right now. I'm still amazed at these two prints that I painted over with just simple acrylic paint, and they actually look like two oil paintings. It's a good trick. If you have an old print, don't pass that little trick up. And the last thing I wanted to share with you today is here in the music room, which I just stumbled on it the other day. I think my mother was sending me to try to find it. For those of you that don't know, a lot of people always ask where I get all my artistic abilities and stuff like that. And a lot of people think that I was an art teacher. I wasn't. I was a biology teacher. But my parents always encouraged, the arts. My father was a great artist. He used to draw. I think he taught me how to draw. Before he became a police officer, he used to custom mix paints for cars and, do all of that kind of work. And that's artistry itself. He would have been a master woodworker as well. His brother was, and my father was very adept at working with woodwork as well. But my mother was a great lover of music, and she was also an embroidery mender. And what that means is she worked on, not by hand, she did it on a machine. And she used to work during the day. She would work in a factory, with those lace collars and all of that kind of stuff. She did all the mending on those. And at nighttime, she actually taught at the Adult Learning Center women that wanted to get into that business, because where we came from in New Jersey was the embroidery capital of the world. There were embroidery factories everywhere, all throughout Hudson County. So it was a big deal back then. But because my father was a police officer, I think in her little bit of downtime, which I don't know any downtime she had, to ease her nervousness, she used to do color pencil coloring. And I found this in the drawer upstairs. I didn't even know I had it. And let me take a close-up for you. Now tell me that's not perfect for this room, right? It's so weird. She had so many of them, and I don't know what happened with them. I actually have only two left of her pencil drawings, and I found this, and I immediately framed it, and I put it leaning against that painting that I made right there, that unfinished painting of the cello, and I just thought it was so great. The only thing is, I'm so upset that she didn't sign it. I wish she would have signed it. But anyway, like I said to you just before, I'm putting things out that I love to look at. And when I look at that, I think of her on the kitchen table with all her color pencils out, busy coloring in these pictures. And I have great memories of that. And again, that inspired me to do art as well. Okay, everybody, so that's it for today. Thanks for stopping by. I hope you enjoyed that little bit. It was just a little something for us to get together. And hopefully it will stop raining here one day, and I'll be able to get outside and do some work. I know a few of you have asked me what's been going on outside with the gardens, and I will be out there soon. I've been doing things between the raindrops, but I can't get much done. So we're supposed to be getting better weather next week. So hopefully I'll be showing you around outside next week. Okay, everybody, you take care, and I will be seeing you really soon. Bye-bye.